Alrighty, hello. It's time for the final collection and declutter for now. I'm sure I will do this again in like a year. But this is the final one for now. We are tackling my single shadows. This one's gonna be brutal because I have so many, because there was a period of time where I collected so many Makeup Geek shadows, so many here, so many from there. I have a lot, and I have a lot to get rid of because there are so many I have not touched, and I feel like because I have so many that I haven't touched, it, I don't know, almost influences me to not touch them at all. So I need to curate it so maybe I can use them again. It's gonna be brutal. I'm not gonna swatch every single thing in this video because there's just no way. There are 180 in front of me right now. 21 are like super shocks or just things that are in their own components, but all the others are singles and pans. I can't possibly keep them all. I need to do some decluttering, and I'm really excited, I'm pumped, I'm ready today. As usual, some disclaimers. Please do not ask me to send anything to you or sell anything to you. Now I feel like I need to give that disclaimer because I've had a few people DM me asking me to sell them things. I don't want to give my used makeup to people I don't know or sell used makeup to people I don't know, and a lot of these are really old. I would not feel comfortable with that. I give dibs to my best friends, or in this case, I might be throwing some away because they are so many years old. Also, do not get offended if I declutter your favorite single. We just all have different preferences. And third, do not feel pressured to declutter your collection if that is not what you need in your life. It's just what I need in my life. So, without further ado, let's hop into this. Let's start with the shadows that aren't in pans. So we're gonna start with like my Colourpop Super Shock shadows, things like that, and see what is worth keeping. Let's go over my only Jelly Much shadow that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna declutter. It's in the shade Ventura. And I just don't use these. I just don't think I love them. I can't get this little tab either because of my damn nails. Ooh, this is like yucky now. It has like a weird texture to it. This doesn't feel right. It almost feels like weird putty. I don't know. The texture is not cool. When I like super like rub it on my skin, it gives like a really cool alien effect, but I don't feel like I'd be rubbing it on my eyeball like that. This doesn't seem like it's correct anymore. I think this has gone bad. I think I'm going to throw this one away. Next, I have this one that I probably should have included in my glitter eyeshadows, but I just totally forgot about it. It's one of these Tarte chrome paints in the shade Fire Dancer. Oh, I can't even grab this because of my nails. I mean, it's fine. Had to use my knuckle for it. It's fine. I feel like I'm just not really going to reach for this, so I will give it to one of my friends. I have some shadows that Kalida Cosmetics sent me, not to be confused with Kalida's makeup. This is a different brand, but they sent me these singles, and they actually feel really nice. They're these cream shadows, but they're not like a cream. They're more like a, I don't know, just like a really wet, foily shadow. I think I'm going to give this Moonlight one to a friend just because it's not really a shade that I feel necessary to keep. This shade is called Red Rust. This one's like a really bright red. I might actually keep that one because that's really pretty. But you know, actually maybe not, because Kalida's makeup has a really pretty shimmer red that I'd prefer. So I'm going to give that one to a friend, but this one I do want to keep. This was in the shade Puce? I don't know how to say that word. P-U-C-E. This one looks really pretty. It's like a pinky berry kind of color that just looks really cute, and I kind of want to keep it and try to get some use out of it. So I'm going to keep that guy. All right, the rest are Super Shock shadows. This first one is broken. It's My Little Pony Cherry's Jubilee. This is years old and it's busted. I'm not going to open this and create a mess. I am just going to throw this one away. This one is in the shade Tinsel. Ooh, I remember wanting this so bad. I feel like I don't love it as much anymore. Like, it's fine, but I can think of one from Kalida's makeup in one of the palettes that I like more. So I will give that one to a friend because it still feels good. All of the matte ones I'm immediately going to declutter, by the way. This one is called One by One. What do you look like? It's pretty, but definitely not like something I need. Look at me swatching everything when I already said I'm not going to swatch everything. I'm going to swatch the interesting things. This one's called Shameless. I know for a fact that I'm not really going to reach for this. I don't really reach for really deep, dark, single shimmers like that, and it just fell out of the pan. Let me just tuck that away. I'll try to give that to a friend with a warning that it'll fall out of the pan. This one is called Zoom Ship, and again, this is a matte blue. Not really something I'm going to reach for just because I don't love the matte Super Shock formula. I do like the really sparkly, shimmery ones, but more so when they're toppers, not so much full-on opaque things. This one's bubbly. This one feels more of like what I'm thinking. Maybe not, though. Ooh, no, that's kind of cute. Do I need it? I think I might keep that one. I need to keep a couple of these, you know, just because. This next one is called Snapdragon. This is a matte turquoisey color. Gonna give that to a friend. This one is called Hydroplane. This was the Amanda Steele collaboration. I remember not loving this one. It wasn't my favorite thing in the world, so I'm gonna pass that one along. This one is called Going Rogue. Ooh, this one looks cool. What do you look like though? Oh, it's nothing that revolutionary. Like, it's bright and wet looking, but I have that through like Flexitarian, for instance, which is a highlight from them. Don't really need that one. This one is called So Quiche. I remember wanting this so bad, and I don't even think I use it that often now. Like, I can't remember the last time I touched that one. It's just like a bronze with like a little bit of a pink sparkle through it. It's cute, but definitely not like, not living, breathing, dying for it, you know? This one is Glitterati. I don't even remember this one. Where did this come from? What do you look like? Ooh, that's actually quite nice. I don't know, something about it's really cool. It's like taupey with like a really pretty golden shift through it. I don't know, that's pretty. I think I might keep that one. This one's called Truth. I can tell you right now that's not something I need in my life, so I'm going to pass that one along. That's a satin finish anyways, which I don't love that kind of a formula. This one's called Special Delivery. I actually used this in one of my Christmas looks this year, and I love this shade. I think this one's actually pretty special. I just think it's such a cool minty with a goldenness through it. I don't know, that one's pretty cool. I'm gonna hang on to Special Delivery. This one is called Sequin. This is an ultra glitter. What do you look like? Ooh, ooh, that's actually quite nice. Why have I not really used this one? That's pretty. I could totally see popping that across the lid. Ooh, I like that one. I'm gonna keep her. These next two and the last two were gifts from one of you guys. One of them I've opened, the other one I have not because it actually arrived broken, and it's a matte. And of course I'm grateful for a gift, but if I know I'm not really gonna get great use out of it, and it's not that broken, it's just cracked down the middle, but I know I'm not gonna get great use out of a Super Shock matte, so I'm gonna save this for one of my friends. But the other one is really pretty. This one's called Race You. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, guys. That is special. This is what I'm talking about when I say it's something special. It's like, it's sheer, but it has that beautiful pinky gold going through it. I almost wonder if that would be a pretty highlight on a deeper skin tone. That is a beautiful, beautiful color. This is from one of their butterfly collections. I don't know which one. They're just butterflies on the top. But that one's special. That one's pretty. All right. Started with 21 of those. We have 6, so that was good. We got rid of a lot of those. Oh man. All right. Time for the singles. Time for the singles. And I'm honestly excited because maybe I can free up some space in these old magnetic palettes to make room for new stuff. Because I really want to collect singles, but only special ones. Alright, so this first palette has shadows from Kalida Cosmetics, again, not to be confused with Kalida's Makeup, and Cloud Beauty. Both of these were sent to me. The Kalida Cosmetics ones, they're pretty. They're like, let me just swatch one, like this pink one. Like it's got a pretty foiliness to it, but they're not ultra glittery or ultra anything. They're just like up metallic, and they're not anything that revolutionary for me. I did use them in a video and I liked how they looked. I said they were pretty, but they're definitely not something I would have bought for myself, and I don't honestly know if it's something I'm going to reach for again. So I think I'm going to declutter all of the Kalida Cosmetics ones. Again, I'm very grateful for anything that's been sent to me, but if I'm not going to use it, I'm not going to use it. So I think they would do better in a home with somebody else. Like for instance, this formula from Kalida Cosmetics is vastly different from the one in this little component I just showed you. These ones are a lot more creamy and bright. So if they keep doing things more with that formula, I'd be a lot more down for it. But this one was just like, not it. Look at this funny stack of pans. All right, Cloud Beauty. I am gonna go ahead and declutter the 2 mattes because I didn't love them, and they came broken, so I had to repress them. So I don't know if it's my repressing that did it or if it's just that it's not the best formula. But I have the shades Eva and Lori. These weren't my favorite to work with. Like, they were fine. They were just a little too lackluster, required a little bit more building up, and I just don't see myself reaching for them again. But I do want to sit here really quick and decide which of these shimmers I want to keep. Again, I'm not gonna like swatch everything, but I do want to see like what's special. This one's Fleur. That one's cute, but I don't know. Let me swatch all of these really quick and then I can decide. Okay, so now that I've swatched them and kind of revisited them, I think I only want to keep 2 of these. They are pretty, but they're just not quite exactly what I need in my life. I'm going over the names. I'm going to look down so I can read them. Fleur Euphily, Gertrude, I might say these wrong, Lilu, Antoinette, which I am keeping, Josephine, which I also want to keep. I just feel like it has a really pretty reflection, Virginie, which is my #1 favorite out of this bunch. It's so pretty. That one I'm keeping, so I guess I'm keeping 3, and Coraline, ooh, which I actually might keep 2. That one has a really pretty shine through it, so I'm going to keep these last 4. So I'm keeping Josephine, Coralie, Virginie, and Antoinette. The other ones I'm going to pass along to friends. This next batch is ones I think got gifted from one of you guys, or maybe a couple of you guys. Honestly, I can't keep track because I kind of just have moved things around. They've been gifted regardless. I can't tell you how many people gifted them to me. Random brands, some I haven't even touched yet. Like this one's from Cleona called Tundra, and I'll probably keep it because I really want to try out Cleona and I want to give their mattes a try. So let's see here. Tundra. It's probably not going to swatch the best on my freshly makeup wiped hand. Ooh, that's actually quite lovely. I like Tundra. That one's pretty. I'm going to keep that one. This one's from Coastal Scents. This is Thulian Pink. What do you look like? It's cute, but I feel like I have other shadows that I would reach for over this one. So I'm going to pass this one along. And again, I feel really bad if these were gifts and I'm not keeping them, but I can't hold on to just everything, you know what I mean? I do appreciate you letting me try these things though. This one's called Lavender. This one's a purple. It's cute, but again, I have other things I feel like I would reach for over that. This one's from Sydney Grace. This one's called Timber. Ooh, that's cute. It's a really pretty shimmery green. I think I might keep that one. This one is also from Sydney Grace. It's called Haystack. This looks like a really pretty mustardy brown color. It's right there. I think I'm going to keep that because again, I do want to try some of these single shadow brands out some more. This is a pressed glitter called Mandalay Beach. Let's see what you look like. It's probably sabotage to be doing this right now. Okay, but that glitter is actually quite nice. Maybe I will get use out of that glitter. We will find out. This one's from Vanessa's Vanity. It's called Invisible Gold. I will put that one here. I know my hand's getting very dirty. Ooh, that's bright and pretty. Love that one. See, these ones are all unique. That's why I like them. This one's also from Vanessa's Vanity. It's called Vintage Champagne. Ooh, look at that on my finger. Holy wetness. That one's right there. Wow. That's really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one too. This one's called The Kiss of a Mermaid. I have no idea where this is from because it doesn't say on the back. It literally just has the name. I don't know where this is from, but it's pretty. It's really pretty. I have no clue where that's from. If you guys have any idea where Kiss of a Mermaid is from that's in this single, please let me know because I would love to know. This one's called Moolah from Luxie Beauty, not Luxie Beauty, Luxie Beauty. It's down here. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool looking. It's like weirdly sheer, but in like a good way. I'll take it, I'll bite. This one's called Get Naked from Luxie. Let's see here. Wow, look at that topper. I don't know if you can see that well on camera. Let me try to make the swatch bigger. It's just like this really pretty sheer iridescent shimmer. Wow, I could totally see reaching for that one. And this one's called Halo from Luxie. That one's like a sheer pink color. I feel like I want to play with that one on the eyes, actually. It looks kind of cute, so cool. Got that palette empty. Let me clean it. All right, let's get into Colourpop now. I believe all of these in here are from Colourpop, and this specific palette, I'm fairly certain were all gifted to me. Maybe they're not all. I think they're all Colourpop. Let me just look and see. I'm gonna really quick look at all these really quick because I have this palette and then my Build My Own palette. I need to look and really see really quick. I do have a video up on my Build My Own palette if you want specific shades and swatches. I will not swatch and go through these again in this video. I am just going to really quick go off camera and see if any from this little palette are repeats so I know for sure which ones I don't need. Okay, so actually the only dupe that I have doubles of now is Poodle, so I'm just going to put Poodle aside to give to a friend. But all the other ones were different. So yeah, this is my Build My Own palette. You can just search my channel for like the Colourpop Build My Own palette, swatches, all that good stuff, and you can see the specific names, but it will take me a million years to go through every shade in this video. I know I've said that a bunch of times, but there's always going to be someone that's like, why didn't you swatch that? It's because This would be a 2-hour long video. I will show you these shades though. Lost and Found. I'm going to keep all of these because I do like Colourpop singles, and I would like to do maybe a palette bingo with all my Colourpop singles. That could be fun. Sandbar, which is this pretty pink. I love how sometimes Colourpop's names have nothing to do with the shadow. This one's called Quantum Sleep, a really pretty shimmer dark blue. This one is Killswitch, like more of a champagne-y shimmer. This one is Wait For It, a cute matte peachy tone. This one is Just in Time. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping everything. It's like another shimmery kind of champagne. Cute Alert, which is a burgundy brownish, not really burgundy, more of a plummy brownish. This one's Get Out, which is similar to that last shade, but a little bit lighter. And finally, we have this one called High-Strung, which is more of a bronzy. Actually, that one looks really pretty. I think that's cute. Nice and wet looking. I also actually have a Colourpop single that I have had in this little compartment because I didn't have a little thing back then. It's called, pretty sure this is called Glass Bowl. It's really, really pretty, and I've been wanting to put it in a palette, but I just haven't had room, so I will add it to this palette. I'm just gonna use my tweezers here to pop it out. I will pop it out and put it in this palette later. It's just not happening right now. Alrighty, NBA Cosmetics. First things first, I know I'm going to declutter this pressed glitter because I just don't love it, to be honest with you. This one down here I like a lot more, but this one for some reason just, I don't know, the adhesive in it's kind of odd. It doesn't really stick perfectly. I don't even know what the shade is because it's not on the back. I'm actually going to toss this one because I don't even think my friends would want that. Not to be mean. By the way, NBA Cosmetics did send me these, and I like a lot of these shadows. So I'm just going to kind of go through and swatch them privately like I did with the shadows from earlier, the Cloud Beauty ones, and then we will talk about which ones I'm keeping and not keeping. All right, going in order as I show you, this is Azure, Spanish Moss, and Mulberry. Those are the 3 mattes. Everything else is shimmer or a glitter in that case. This is Lemon Drop, Night Shift. The glitter is called Iced Orchid. This one over here is Calypso. This is Risque, Blue Karasuko? Karuko? I don't know, Artifact, and these last 2 do not have names, like the name is just not on the back of the pan. I'm going to be a bit picky. I do not love the matte formula. I don't know what it is. It's just not my favorite. I've used these a little bit off camera and they just weren't my favorite to use. They just are a little bit too sheer for my liking, so I'm going to pass those along. I actually don't think I'm really going to reach for that glitter. I thought I liked it more, but especially comparing it to some of the other pressed glitters I've swatched in my days recently, that one's not my favorite, so I'm going to pass that one. And as far as the shimmers, I'm 100,000% keeping Night Shift. That's this one. That one's very special looking. And I definitely want Risque, which is down here. That one's also quite special. I think I want to keep 2 more. I think I'm going to keep the Shimmer Yellow and the... I know I'm going to keep Lemon Drop. Let's start with Lemon Drop. Let me go ahead and just like eliminate some of these. I know I don't really care for Calypso, which is that pink. That one's just, it's fine. And I know I don't really love the green or the orange, so I'm going to pass those ones. And it's not that I don't like them, I'm just like trying to be really picky on what I love. I've done a video playing with most of these shadows as well, and I had a great time playing with them. I created a really pretty look, but I'm just trying to be really picky right now. I do not hate this brand. I actually think their formula is pretty nice. Just trying to be really picky on what I realistically think I'm going to reach for again. And between the blue and the purple, I actually think I really like that purple. That purple's quite nice, so I'm going to keep After Party. I don't even know what I called it earlier. I don't think I called it After Party, but that's what it's called. All right, that is moving on from NBA Cosmetics. Everything is just sitting nicely in this palette now, in rows by brand, so that's very nice. All right, so moving on. I have this little quad that I built from Anastasia. Do you have any idea how many times I've reached for these? The answer is 0. I bought this when they were having a sale. I've certainly swatched them. I might have used 1 or 2 shades, but I have not used this palette. I don't know why, so I'm not even gonna play around. I'm just gonna give this to a friend because obviously I don't care about it, and that's very annoying that I did that. All right, so we have these from Shroud Cosmetics and also a feature from Luxie Beauty down here, which I will go ahead and swatch. That's called Pandora. Looks like that. Ooh, look how lovely that is. That's super nice. I'm gonna pop it down here in my miscellaneous Z palette. So these are all from Shroud Cosmetics. I love them all wholeheartedly. These are from their regular singles collection, and this is from their Moonfall Trio, I think is what it's called. This one is a different formula than these, but both formulas are so good. This formula specifically is just so, I don't know. I'm wearing this purple on the outer portion of my lid, and I'm wearing this blue on the inner portion. Everything is just so pretty. and pigmented and beautiful. Like, this is what I'm looking for when I look for a shimmer. I need that impact. I need that brightness. I need it all. Like, that's just one quick swatch. They're so pretty. That's why I'm being extra picky on some of these singles, because I know what I like, and I know I'm not gonna settle and reach for something that I'm not blown away by. So, with that being said, I'm keeping all these. Simple as that. All right, guys, we're making it to the end. Really quick, I have these two shadows that were in the Feral palette from Menagerie. These used to be, I don't remember which shades they were, but they were the first two in that Menagerie Feral palette. I haven't been reaching for these ever since I depotted them for the new shades that they added, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give these to a friend. And now we have all the Makeup Geek shadows. I 1000% am not swatching all these, and I'm also throwing away most of these because they are so old. I wanted to collect all of these, and I have so many. You can see how nasty and used and abused these palettes are. I loved this neutral palette back when neutrals were my thing. This was my like blue-green palette. It's disgusting. And then this was kind of my like rosy toned neutrals palette. I don't know, man. I'm getting rid of most of these. I think I'm just gonna go off camera really quick, swatch the ones that I think are special and worth keeping. I don't think it's gonna be very many because, again, they're very old. I'm sure the formula's not top tier anymore. So I will come back and show you which ones I'm keeping. All the others I'm throwing away. I'm not going to go into detail about the shade names because, frankly, they're doing a rebranding. A lot of these shadows probably don't exist anymore, and I highly doubt a lot of you care that deeply which Makeup Geek shadows I used 4 and 5 years ago. So I'm just going to go through the ones that I feel like are special to me now, and then we will chat some more. I am back, and my update is not that exciting. Most of those shadows were so dried out. Well, really, I don't know if it's that they were dried out or if it's just that the formula wasn't that great back then, but we just didn't realize it. I'm not sure. But I'm only keeping 7 out of however many shadows I had. So this is Shimma Shimma, this is Roulette, this is Legend, this is Grandstand, this is In the Spotlight. Saying these names is such a throwback, holy cow. Down here I have Pegasus, and the last one is Backlight. These are really the only ones that still swatched nicely and looked just pretty enough for me to justify keeping. Like, they're still very shiny, very wet looking. These were just one finger swatches. I didn't have to build these up. So because of that, and I went, okay. I was like, all right, you know what? I can keep those because they made me stop a little bit and think about it. So those are these 7 I'm keeping. And besides that, that's all of them. I feel like we got through this quicker than I thought, mostly because I didn't sit here and swatch everything. Hope you guys can understand. That would have been brutal. And you did not want to see some of these swatches. I mean, I will show you one of these swatches. Like, let's take just some of these like random browns. Like, that is chalk, pure chalk. But yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all of these. I'm tossing all these in the trash because they are beyond expired. I'm going to just move all my shadows around and count up how many I'm keeping and how many I decluttered. We'll be back. Well, I'll be back. There's no we, it's just me. All right, I'm back. I did my calculations. We started with 180 total single shadows, and now I have 75. That is a lot better. They all fit nicely in these little palettes. This one I'll have to fight with later. I have a lot more empty palettes, which is cool because now I can fill them with other things. I'm really excited about it. I know that I was kind of brutal in this one, but some were really old, some were just not my favorites, and I really want to be picky and give singles some love, and I feel like the only way I can do that is if I curate it more for myself. So, I hope you enjoyed this final declutter. If you made it to the end of this very long, excruciating, horrible video, leave me your favorite emoji. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you want me to declutter next in the future, like way down the future. Eyeshadow palette's your favorite? Because I could probably do an updated one in a couple months. Let me know what you're thinking though. I'm really glad that I'm done with all this. I feel so good about it. If you haven't seen my other ones, I do have a playlist. Check it out. I would love to know what your #1 favorite brand for single shadows. Don't tell me multiple brands. You have to pick one. I think my favorite is Shroud Cosmetics. I know they don't really have mattes yet. Well, actually they do. All the creepy cute single shadows in the palette are as singles. It might be Shroud, but again, I haven't tried so many that I can really for sure give a good answer. But let me know what your #1 favorite single shadow brand is. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's beautbean. Follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.